My name is Crystal Weiss, and I go to Grace Community Church. Ben and I counted, and we have been on 17 short-term missions trips together. This is my second time to share Today with God with specifically the Cuban people. I really love the Today with God curriculum because I feel like we really did a great job to make it easy for them to understand and to learn. There are things that as we're teaching and showing them how to equipping them to teach them to show others in their country, it's like some of the people are having, it's almost like you can see a light bulb above their head when they understand things that maybe you read and you don't understand, but once you see it visually, it's like a light bulb moment for them where they can see that John the Baptist and Jesus were about the same age, and where they can understand the surroundings of where Jesus was during the time that he was teaching this specific, in this case, the specific book of John. I feel like it's a great tool for the pastors and the people that are trying to disciple people. However, I also think it will work very well with just on the street evangelism, specifically when we picked up hitchhikers last trip. It was incredible to see their response, and they just really can understand in a very practical way what the gospel is. Well, it's hot. It's really hot here, but that doesn't stop anybody from working hard, obviously. I feel like this trip has been a great trip. Most of the time it's not always about the place that you go, in my opinion, as much as it is about the group that you have with you. And I feel like this group has been a mix of so many different denominations and different people that didn't even know each other before they came on this trip. And we have a unique unity on this trip. And it has been evident to see how unified we are in praying for people and sharing the gospel and in loving people, that it has been powerful. Honestly, it has been very powerful to see God move and work and through this team. And so, in my opinion, I feel like it's more about the team that you take more than the place that you go. But I love Cuba, and I'm in love with the people of Cuba, and I want to see Cuba won for Christ. Well, I'm passionate about missions, and I believe that everyone should go at least once on a missions trip. It changes your perspective, and it changes your mindset on how you live life. And I've been on 17 now, and yet even after I go home from this trip, my perspective is different. I'm more grateful for the things that I have, and I have a different understanding of what some people in the world live like, and it also causes me to pray for them more. I mean, just the smallest things here are really impactful to the people. I mean, the lady at the hotel was begging me for some American shampoo just because she wanted to have some soft hair, and you know, it's just a different way that they live here, and it changes your mindset on how you live back at home. I just really love seeing how everyone can be part of this trip. I have seen the young kids step up, and I don't feel like you're too young to go on a missions trip, or you're too old to go on a missions trip. Every person on this team, we have a wide range of ages on our trip this year, and every person on this team has been impacted personally, and also has influenced the people of Cuba. And so you can make excuses and say you don't feel like it's your time, or you're called, or that you are able to go on a mission trip. But I'm here to tell you that everyone can make a difference if you go on a missions trip.